Hello, Brian Van here, and today I'm gonna talk about Radio Disney. Now, Radio Disney was this radio station that was owned by Disney. Now, the first time I learned about Radio Disney was in either the spring or summer of 1998. I was 12 years old at the time, and how I found out about it was from a commercial I saw. And the station this was that I had to go to was AM 1260. So I went to a radio that was inside the house me and my family were living in at the time, and then that's when I started listening to Radio Disney. And then also remember this market called Stop and Shop around the same time or a short while after watching the commercial. Well, they were handing out these Radio Disney ears, uh, for free, which also had AM 1260 on it. And then I also, when I first got a Walkman, I would use it to play Radio Disney on whenever I was walking home from school. And also, oh yes, and also I got my very own radio, which I was also listening to Radio Disney at that time. And another thing is that while not only were some of the songs I heard were playing on Radio Disney, but the music videos for some of the songs will also be airing on Disney Channel. Now, on Radio Disney, well, a lot of the songs for the play were mostly like, well, what was current at the time, as well as, popular Disney songs from, Disney movies, as well as some old stuff and cartoon theme songs. So, oh yes, also Radio Disney, it was the reason I started listening to more music. Because, well, yes, I have listened to music, before Radio Disney, but most of them were like nursery rhymes, Disney songs from the movies I own on video cassette, and as well as church songs because I went to Catholic school, during most of my childhood. But Radio Disney is was listening more of the, of the kind of stuff you would listen on MTV. I mean, not all of it, but like the pop, yes, pop music, and such as from Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, 90 Degrees, Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, Mandy Moore, and so many others. In fact, Radio Disney it was the reason I guess in a way it played a part of why I started watching MTV as well. But I'll get to that probably more than another video. We'll see. Well, anyway, yes, I would listen to Radio Disney, and I would well, my favorite person to hear on Radio Disney was Britney Spears because I had a crush on her at the time, and it was before the crazy stuff happened. And see, oh yes, and it's normal for a teenage boy to have a crush on a beautiful woman, just like it's normal for a teenage girl to have a crush on a guy that she finds attractive. Yes, well, anyway, I also remember there was the Radio Disney Countdown, where they would count down the top songs, and it would be every Sunday morning. Kind of like how MTV has TRL, but that's mostly a daily thing. Anyway, and also Radio Disney would have prizes, and like for example, there was a prize to win the first Pokemon movie on video cassette, and well, I wanted to call them, but well, for one thing, my mother was asleep at the time, seeing I had to woke up before her, and I was afraid to use the phone without her permission. Now, another contest that I remember was oh yes, back to school shopping with Britney Spears, and I really liked the idea, spending time with her. Of course, I wasn't sure if I was at the if it was past, the age limit or not. You see, Radio Disney, well, my earliest listening to Radio Disney was during my early teens, also known as my middle school years. And, and then sometime after I started high school, well, my Disney Channel stars started doing singing their songs on Radio Disney as well, like songs like Hilary Duff, let's see, oh, Christy Kelso Romano. Yeah, well, that's all I can think of in the moment. But yes, as well songs from Disney Channel movies like from Xenon and then sometime after I finished high school, oh no, before that happened, there was also a Radio Disney Music Awards where they would have it was an award show for singers. Oh, I forgot to mention that Radio Disney, well, the kind of music they play were the ones that was geared during kids, preteens, and teenagers. Now, after sometime after I finished high school, well, at least by the time I was listening to Radio Disney less and less. That was mostly because I guess I was being interested in more stuff. And oh yes, I forgot to mention that well, back then when I was well during my early years of listening to Radio Disney, well, you could well, so they would play around during the TV shows, whatever that we were watching, and you couldn't watch or listen to anything broadcasting anytime you want. Yes, like you can do today. And so I either watch something, either listen or hear something, depending what I was feeling for the day. Yes. Now, uh, I think around the time when I was finishing high school, I had started listening to video Disney less and less. But mostly, I think that was because I was being interested in other things. But the few times I was listening to video Disney, around that time, well, I was listening to the oh yes, when I was taking the bus, of course, during the final 2 years of high school, they didn't have a bus stop, so I had to use, the public bus instead. It was a long walk from the high school I went to. Yes, and for at home, well, less and less. I mean, I would listen to other stuff, but on other stations, like Magic 106.7 or Oldies, forgot the rest of the name, but no, not Oldies, it was Star something. But anyway, although there was a few times I would listen, shake along Radio Disney, but it wasn't as much as I used to. And then I learned that Radio Disney have moved digitally, and it will play well, mostly songs from what was popular at that time, mostly from after I became an adult. Yeah, so but also because around that time I already started watching movies and TV shows online, and well, I couldn't spend too much time on my computer because I don't want to do to be rude from too much use. And then let's see, yeah, and then I did learn that a while back that Disney decided to end Radio Disney altogether because they want to focus more on movies and TV shows. Well, it's making movies and TV shows, and it's probably for the best because the direction that Disney is going these days, they might also well, if Radio Disney was continuing on, then they must start add. They're probably gonna put in content that of things with things that children should not listen to. Um, yes, I mean they try to play this family friendly, but of course that doesn't mean anything these days. So if you are a parent, not only do you have to control what your children watch, but you also have to control what they listen to as well, because you don't want them to listen to things they should at a young age, especially songs with lyrics that are not that are inappropriate for children. But of course, there's a possibility that Disney might go that direction with their content someday. Um, and I think it's going to get worse and worse. But anyway, I did enjoy listening to Radio Disney back when I was younger, and it also, helped me through my most of my teen years because my teen years when I was grade, I know PhD isn't easy for everybody, but for my situation, well, yes, it wasn't that great for me, but I had really Disney to comfort me, during the times, and well, it really helped me get through some stuff. But yes, I think that's all I can say about Radio Disney in this video, and also please subscribe to my channel because it will help me a lot. And also, please share this video on social media like Facebook, Twitter, or whatever. So that's it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.